Hello fire signs, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Thank you guys for being here and for tuning in. This reading is going to be focusing on will your ex return? So I'm going to be taking a look at their headspace, what they're thinking, their heart space, what they are feeling, and what they want and need to say to you at this time, as well as any final thoughts and additional messages from the angels. All right, guys, if you're interested in booking a personal private reading with me, all that info, as always, is down below this video. General, as always, guys, it will not resonate with every single one of you. So take what does resonate, leave the rest behind, and hopefully I'll be able to tap into your situation at a future reading if it does not resonate at all. All right, guys, so let's get started. Fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Will your ex return? So analyzing their headspace. What are they thinking in regard to the separation, the distance between the two of you guys? And for those of you who are tuning in and I guess you can't really designate this person as your ex because you guys were connected, no doubt, but weren't in an official relationship, but you are still in separation from this person, this could absolutely apply as well. All right, so will your ex return for my fire signs? What are they thinking at this time? No particular time frame though, guys, for this reading whenever you're guided to click on this video and tune in, okay? All right, for my fire signs, taking a look at your ex's headspace, what are they thinking, or the person that you are in separation from. What are they thinking at this time? What are they thinking? What is in their headspace for you? Oftentimes what we think and what we feel are completely different. So that's what we're looking at here, guys. Yeah, they're mute right now. They're not speaking up. Okay, so let's take a look at that even further with the rest of the cards. Okay, what is your ex thinking at this time? Why are they mute? Why are they quiet? Why aren't they speaking up? What is your ex thinking? For my fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, what is your ex thinking? Okay, they are dealing with some signs or looking for some sort of sign from you that it's okay to either approach you or reconnect with you or to possibly open lines of communication to discuss what went wrong. Okay, that's a possibility. Hold on one second here. Okay. For my fire signs, what is their ex thinking? There's a pause here, so it is acknowledging that you guys are at a stalemate. No one is taking any sort of action to connect or communicate at this time. Okay, what is your ex thinking at this time? What is in their headspace, please? Okay, conclusion. So they have either come to the conclusion that things are either not going to work out between the two of you guys, and or they've come to the conclusion that they really want to reapproach this connection, and perhaps they realize that they did you wrong and that they want to open lines of communication eventually to talk about this. Okay, so their conclusions may either be justified or it might all be in their head. We'll take a look at that with some Romance Angels cards. What is your ex thinking of? One more card, please. What is your ex thinking of at this time? For my fire signs, what is your ex thinking about in regard to this separation and distance? They are refocusing their thoughts, possibly wanting to change directions. Now, whether that direction is headed back towards you or just completely walking away from the situation, we'll delve further into that. Okay, guys? So we'll look at that in a second. So let's pull some Romance Angels cards and delve further into what is your ex thinking of at this time. So for my fire signs, angels, and spirit guides, for my Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius, what is their ex thinking of in regard to the separation, the distance between them and their ex? What are they thinking about at this time? What are they thinking about? What is in their headspace right now? What is in their headspace right now? Bring it forward, angels, for my fire signs. What is their ex thinking at this time in regard to the separation and the distance? What is their ex thinking in regard to this separation and distance? Some of you guys may have children together. Okay, that's coming through here. And or this is also representative of them coming forward with some immature energies. Perhaps they were being really childish in the relationship and in how you guys ended up breaking up. Okay, that's a possibility. What is the ex thinking of at this time? What is the ex thinking of for my fire signs? Please bring it forward, angels. What is the ex thinking of? Deception here, guys. Okay, there was a level of deception in this breakup, and that is the reason for the breakup. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Someone was not coming forward with the truth. This could also be representative of third-party situations and or just being deceptive, lies, manipulation in how they came through in this connection. And that is ultimately what broke you guys up. Okay. And they're acknowledging that. They know it. What is the ex thinking for my fire signs? What are they thinking? What is the ex thinking? But they're not saying anything right now because they're mute. And they're wanting some sort of indication from you that possibly you're thinking about them or something. You know, so love yourself first. Interesting. So they know that they caused this deception and that really they had very low self-esteem for whoever it is that you're thinking about in regard to your ex. They did not love themselves first. Okay, they definitely put themselves last on their priority list. And that came through in how they interacted with you. If they would have taken the time to come forward as a more loving individual and loving themselves to begin with, then they wouldn't have treated you the way they treated you. They wouldn't have treated you badly. Okay, so they just weren't in a very good headspace at the time that they were with you guys. Yeah, okay. What else is the ex thinking? What else are they thinking for my fire signs? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They know that you're the one for them, okay? They know they messed up. Perhaps that is the reason why they're silent. That's another reason why there is a pause here, that there's a stalemate situation between the two of you, because they know that they did you wrong. They know that they were being really immature in this whole situation. And they know that they were just not in a good headspace at that time. So I really feel that they're coming to the conclusion that you probably don't want anything to have to do with them at this time. Again, this is what they're thinking, and they are possibly trying to refocus their energies either towards someone else at this time, because they're feeling that you no longer want them. But nevertheless, they still feel like you're possibly the one that got away, because they know that you are their romance of a lifetime. You are their love. You are their soulmate. But they know that they really messed up here. And it's interesting how the bottom of the deck is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so this is what they are striving for ultimately, that they want your forgiveness. They want to learn from this experience, because they don't want to have a repeat of what happened here with any other relationship, you know, or with you if you guys choose to reconnect. And it's interesting how the card after forgiving and learning is reconciliation. Okay, guys, so I do feel their energies here that ultimately, because they are recognizing the fact that you're the one for them, regardless of this distance between the two of you, they want you back. Okay, they do want you back. They know that they messed up with this whole deceptive energy, possibly with a third party situation. They're acknowledging the fact, and they're thinking that they were really immature in how they handled the whole breakup, the whole separation, and or they were just immature to begin with. For some of you guys, this person may be younger than you, and so that's just how they handled being in that relationship. Okay, so they're coming forward with some energies here that they still have very low self-esteem in regard to how they are looking at how they played their role in this breakup. Okay, they're coming to the conclusion again that ultimately you probably don't want them back. All right, so let's pull some twin flame messages cards, and this is going to focus on, if they could, what would they say to you at this time based off of what they're thinking? What would they say to you? Oy, yeah, I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. I mean, that really is picking up off of the energies of what they are thinking and what is in their headspace. Ultimately, they know that they messed up, guys, with this whole deceptive third-party energy for you guys, or whatever it was that they did where they were lying and being manipulative in the connection. Okay, they are totally acknowledging the fact that they screwed up. What else do they want to say to you? What else are they thinking? If they could, what would they say to you? What would the X say to my fire signs if they could? What else would they say? What would the X say to the person watching this video for my fire signs? What would the X want and need to say to them? My heart is telling me just to do it. Okay, I'm picking up their energies that they really want to reach out. Either text you, call you, show up at your door, but, you know, they're not saying anything or taking action right now. They are in pause because I'm feeling that they're picking up off of your energies that you're not in that space yet, that you're not ready to forgive. Okay, what went down? Wow, I'm more affected than you know. Okay, so that's what they would want to say to you if they could, that perhaps because they're not able to express themselves at this time and they're picking up off of your energies that you really don't want anything to do with them at this time, and they are affected by that as well. This whole breakup and distance between the two of you, they might come off as the type of person that doesn't seem to care that you guys are broken up, but they actually do. They're really truly affected by it. Okay, so that's what's in their headspace, guys. So now we're going to take a look at what's in their heart. Okay, what is truly in their heart for you in regard to this whole separation and breakup. All right, so fire signs, let's take a look at their heart space now. What are they feeling in regard to the separation and distance? What are they feeling about you? What is your ex feeling for you and about you and about this whole situation? All right, heart space. What are they feeling for my fire signs? What are they feeling? What is the X feeling for my fire signs? What is in their heart space? What is the X feeling for my fire signs? What is the X feeling? What is in their heart? Okay, they're acknowledging the karmic partner that they were with. Okay, they realize that the deception that they brought forward was a result, for most of you guys, a third-party situation, someone that they were with or talking to on the side when you guys were in a relationship, and this person is a karmic partner for them. Okay, they recognize that you are the person that they want to be with. They know this now. Okay, that is truly what they're feeling. That's what's in their heart. Okay, what they're feeling is patience. They know that they have to have a level of patience in order to see this through properly. Okay, they can't be rushing towards you with an offer of love because they know that they really messed up, and they know that for some of you guys, it's still really fresh and painful and raw, and they know that they need to give you time. Okay, so whether they are still practicing patience or whether they are simply trying to acknowledge the fact that they have to have patience in this situation that's coming forward here. And look at that, guys, pride and ego. So they're dealing with knowing that it was their pride that's really stopping them from communicating at this time. That's why they're mute. Okay, they're not saying anything because their pride in a way is stopping them from taking this a step further. Okay, they're kind of in their head right now still, and they're acknowledging that in their heart, that their ego is kind of a little bit blown up and that they're not sure you would take them back anyway. So that's a part of them refocusing and trying to almost feel like, well, you know, let me just refocus my energies and maybe I'll get into another relationship that's better than the last one that I ended. But ultimately, they know that you're the person for them. They're recognizing you as a soulmate, for some of you guys, a twin flame. And that's something that they can't run away from, okay? So, interesting. And look at the bottom card here, guys. This is the Observer card. And if you take a look at that photo, it's someone sitting in the dark looking at their laptop. So I'm picking up the energies here that they have been checking you out and stalking you on social media. Probably checking out your Facebook or your Instagram or Snapchat, whatever, if they have access to it. And or you guys may have blocked them and they're coming to realize that, oh shoot, you know, I can't even check them out that way because I've been blocked. Could be any of those situations, okay? So they're feeling it. They're feeling the distance and separation and what it's like to not be with you. And they are absolutely recognizing that they really want to be with you. And they know this, okay? But they also know that they messed up as a result of introducing this karmic partner into their life, okay? So, angels and spirit guides, what is in the heart space of the ex? What is he truly feeling for my fire sign, my Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius? What is their ex truly feeling for them? What is the ex feeling in their heart? What is the ex feeling? We've looked into what they're thinking. This is now analyzing what they are truly feeling for you. So Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, what is your ex truly feeling in regards to this separation? All right, they are wanting you to trust them. Okay, so I realize, guys, for those of you that broke up as a result of a third-party situation, that's not the easiest thing to do, but this is what your ex is feeling, that they're hoping that they can get you to trust them again, okay? Because ultimately they feel that you guys belong together. They are recognizing the connection between you two, okay? That you guys are spiritually connected, that you belong together, okay? Whether they can actually manifest that when they approach you, if you even give them the chance to approach you, is a whole nother story, okay? So what else is your ex feeling at this time? What is your ex feeling for my fire signs? What is ex feeling? What else are they feeling? Okay, codependency here coming through. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I'm kind of picking up the energies that it's kind of in tune with this whole observer thing, that they are a little bit obsessed with the thought of coming back to you and seeing where you're at. If you miss them, how are you doing? You know, so you're kind of on their mind 24/7. And I'm not feeling any sort of addiction by way of drugs or alcohol this time, although for some of you guys, that's of course a possibility. But really, for the most part, I'm feeling that the codependency is picking up off of their behavior and their thoughts and their feelings towards you. They're coming forward with an addiction towards you as a person and towards the connection, okay? They're a little bit obsessed. Okay, what else is the ex thinking? Or I'm sorry, feeling. What is the ex feeling? What is The X feeling for my fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. What is their X feeling? Additional messages, please, angels. What is the X feeling at this time? What is truly in their heart? Healing family issues, okay? So some of you guys may actually have children together. And there's something about the dynamic in the family where there are tensions and parents are involved, and either you, whoever is watching this video at this time, and or your ex, someone had tensions in their family dynamic related to a parent, and perhaps someone had a rough upbringing, someone didn't feel the type of love that a child should have felt growing up, and perhaps that is affecting how they interact as an adult in their romantic relationships. That's a possibility here, okay? What else is your ex feeling? Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, what is your ex feeling? They're acknowledging the chemistry between the two of you guys, okay? Again, they know that you are ultimately the person that they want to spend their life with. They know this now, okay? So they're coming forward with the energies that if they can get you to trust them once again, ultimately they want to open up your eyes to the fact that you guys have this magnetic connection between the two of you, and they are acknowledging this spiritual connection in this relationship, okay, when you guys were together. So it's fitting that the bottom card is stay optimistic about your love life, because it's once again picking up off of having faith and thinking positive in regard to this relationship. So this is what's in their heart space. This is what they are feeling for you. All right, fire signs. So I get that it's a tough situation because they had a karmic partner outside of the relationship that they had with you. So they're acknowledging that they need patience, and that they are also acknowledging that you need to be given some time before even approaching you with any sort of offer of love, an offer of reconciliation, wanting to come back together. But ultimately, they do know that they have this wonderful chemistry and attraction towards you. They want to come back into your life if you will allow it, okay? So now let's take a look at what they would want to say to you based off of what's in their heart, okay? So what does the ex want to say? What is in their heart? How are they feeling? How is the ex feeling for my fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? How is their ex truly feeling? What do they need to say? What is in their heart? What is in their heart? What is in their heart for their ex, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius? What do they need to say? It's so interesting. This is kind of picking up off of the mute card. They're almost afraid to speak up now that we're dealing with what's in their heart. Yeah, you feel like home to me. You feel like home to me. That is what they are feeling. That is what they would want to say to you. And we will be together again. Wow. This is what they want to say to you. This is almost, however, coming forward with one of those types of stalkish type demands, like, you know, if I can't have you, no one else can have you type thing. So for some of you guys, you may be on the fence about wanting to take this person back until they get rid of this codependency, obsessive nature and attitude that they're bringing forward at this time, okay? So I'm sure that they are acknowledging the chemistry and attraction between the two of you guys. They do see you as a soulmate. They do see you, for some of you guys, as a twin flame. They know that you guys are spiritually connected. They know that they messed up, okay? They know that they introduced this element into the relationship with a third party, this karmic partner that really practically ultimately ruined the connection that you guys had with each other. So ultimately, guys, whoever is tuning into this reading, it falls on your lap how you want to handle this situation. Will they return? This is another situation where, yeah, they want to, but they're afraid to. They're afraid to come forward. They're afraid to speak up. They're not quite sure how to approach you. Okay, they're just kind of stalking you on social media if you haven't blocked them, and they're really wanting for you to remain positive in this whole connection still. Yeah, they're hoping that you stay optimistic about this separation regardless of where you guys are at right now, because ultimately they want to get back together with you. Okay, so depending on how you feel about that, fire signs, some of you guys might be thinking, you know what, I'm done with this person. So if that is the case and they're coming forward with this codependent energy towards you, you know, that's a bit of a red flag, because that's not an unhealthy way to continue to think about someone or feel about someone. And if they feel rejected, you know, that definitely might head towards a stalkish type way of behavior. So that's not a good thing. So that's something for you to keep a lookout for. Okay, guys? But that doesn't apply to all of you guys. So ultimately, for some of you, there is, of course, the possibility of reconnecting with your ex if this is something that you can work through, especially working through the challenges that you guys endured that caused the breakup to begin with. Obviously, they're going to have to let go of this karmic partner, and you need to feel comfortable in reconnecting with them, and you need to feel that you can trust them once again. Okay, no doubt you guys had a great chemistry when you guys were together. Okay, they remember that and they're acknowledging that, but that doesn't mean that reconnecting would be a good decision for all of you guys. It's ultimately depending on the reason for the breakup and how it went down, ultimately. All right, guys, so just tailor it for your own particular situation and see how you can accommodate this person should they reconnect or approach you and want to reach out to you. Okay? So let's close out your reading, fire signs, with some final thoughts from the Whispers of Love Oracle in regard to this reading. So angels and spirit guides for my fire signs, for my Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius. Some final thoughts in regard to this relationship or separation from the ex. Some final thoughts, please. All right, fire signs. Final thoughts for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, please. Some final thoughts. Yeah, but that is kind of creepy to have someone checking you out on social media, you know, especially when you guys are broken up. So, but I'm feeling this person, that's their way of still holding you close to them somehow. All right, so we have 3 cards that came through. Okay, be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. Okay, now obviously you're going to need to be in a space of love to welcome them back into your life if this is something that you want to entertain. This doesn't apply to everyone, okay? Obviously, if it's an abusive or toxic connection, then that's not what the angels are talking about. This is for those of you that you know you were in a soulmate connection and your soulmate ended up leaving the situation as a result of a third-party karmic relationship, and they've now come to the realization that you are ultimately the person that they want to spend their life with. Okay, so when they reapproach you wanting to open lines of communication, just simply try to communicate from a space of love rather than anger, because when you do that, then you will be in a position to actually solve the situation rather than being confrontational or defensive. Okay, the other card that came through is look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Yes, you are. Especially those of you who are really having a tough time in regard to this separation, and perhaps you're missing your ex and really wanting them to come back. But I'm feeling that, again, for those of you who had a tough time with this breakup, and depending again on the reason why you guys broke up, I'm feeling that however way it ended, it was very painful. Okay, so just be strong throughout this process, guys, because I do feel that it's going to move forward in the way it was meant to. Okay, so for some of you guys, will your ex return? Yes, I'm feeling overall your ex will want to reconnect with you, but it's ultimately up to you in your particular situation if you are wanting to entertain a reconnection with them. For some of you guys, yeah, you're going to reconnect, okay? You ultimately are recognizing as well that you guys are soulmates. For some of you guys, you are recognizing that you're twin flames and that you guys belong together, and that you had your time of separation and it's now time to come back together. Okay, the union of hearts, there is a connection of love that defies explanation here. Yeah, your ex realizes it, and I feel for some of you guys, you've known this all along. And final message, have faith. Okay, guys, so this is the third message coming forward with trust and faith. Okay, the angels are coming forward to let you know that you should have faith in this connection if it's something that you want to come back into your life, and that ultimately it's going to work itself out the way it's meant to. Okay, trust your faith in this situation. Absolutely. So as long as you follow your gut and you're coming from a place of love, I do feel that ultimately you're going to make the right decision for your particular situation. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you guys this time around, fire signs. I hope whoever this came through for, that it really offered you some valuable insight as to what's going on with your ex at this time. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'd appreciate your likes, shares, and subscribes if this resonated with you. I'll be back with more videos soon. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye-bye.